So in the previous class, we have gone through two different type of lithography. The first one was optical lithography. The second we have seen is electron beam lithography. Okay. The next type of lithography we will be seeing
that is third type of lithography.
third
Type
type
of lithography is X-ray lithography.
here. So this X-ray type of lithography
Is
considered to be a type of optical lithography. Okay, it is a type of optical lithography. Basically, in that optical lithography, it was
proximity proximity projection.
we have seen proximity printing. Basically, proximity. So X-ray type of lithography is one of the type of optical lithography in that it is proximity printing. So X-ray lithography is similar to be proximity printing. Okay, so
Here
they will be using X-ray light.
for exposing
So here in case of proximity printing, so in proximity printing, the resolution was less and the life was high, and also there is less chance of contamination. Okay, so similarly here in X type, we are exposing the light
from a source that is
distant from the substrate, semiconductor substrate, and we are exposing the X-ray light, and that
position.
will be with respect to the required surface or the area that need to be exposed. Okay, so here it will
We having
a
setup such that
different masks will be used. Okay, so here a semiconductor surface will be there.
okay.
So on that surface there will be a mask.
Okay,
So in that mask, above that there will be a source of X-ray light. Okay,
so this
source of X-ray light will be passing to the edge of this mask.
okay.
So it will be passing this way. Okay, and this will go here. So
This
distance
is
is termed as a delta, and the projection of it on the surface, and the distance here it is given by z, and it exposes here, and the perpendicular to this distance is given by d.
so this is the setup.
And how the
Different
setup lengths or dimensions are going to affect the quality of lithography, it defines here. So this L defines the distance between mask and the X-ray projector. Okay, so
here.
this delta value, this area on which the exposition will be done, so this delta value is considered to be a function of phi,
This phi
is this angle, basically this distance basically. So whatever distance is there, so this delta or the distance or the area that will be exposed on the semiconductor surface will be depending on the parameter phi. Along with phi, it will be depending on the distance between the mask and the semiconductor, that is g, and divided by the L. So this distance will also be uh, defining the area that is going to be exposed by the X-ray light. Okay, and also this distance, that is exposition, is there. So this distance d is given by Rg divided by L. Okay. So there are two expositions are there. Okay, so that is defined by the different lengths and widths, means that dimensions between the mask and the projector, X-ray projector, and the silicon semiconductor surface. So this is the experimental setup done in case of X-ray type of lithography. So now we will see some advantages and disadvantages of X-ray type of lithography. The advantage in terms of X-ray type of lithography is it is having larger throughput. Larger throughput, or we can call it, it is faster. Okay, so X-ray type of lithography is having larger throughput. That means large number of wafers can be processed in a given time, or this processing is faster than the other type of lithography processing, and it provide high resolution. Okay, in terms of other, it provides high resolution, and in this case, in X-ray type of lithography, there is no proximity effect. So in the previous electron beam, we have seen there was a proximity effect was there. In case of X-ray type of lithography, there will be no proximity effect. Why there is no proximity effect? Because this X-ray is having less energy as compared to electron beams. Okay, so as X-ray is having less energy, once it falls on the semiconductor surface, it is not going to scatter. So scattering is not going to take place. There is no scattering is going to take place. So scattering is not going to take place. So as there is no scattering, there will be a no proximity effect. So this is because of less energy of X-rays compared to electron beams. Okay. Also, other advantage of X-ray type of lithography is this
X-ray basically does not absorb any dirt. So in case
case of electrons were able to attract the dots also, there is a chance of contamination. But in case of X-ray, X-ray
type of lithography, there is no dirt
is there. So
it. So this type of X-ray type of lithography here not
absorbed by dirt. So dirt will not be absorbing these X-rays.
okay. So as so that will not be resulting to any contamination type. And here the next point is low absorption.
So in case of X-rays, thus there will be a less absorption of this X-rays to the semiconductor surface.
Okay, so
These are the different uh, advantages
advantages of X-ray type of
lithography. So here basically this L value that we consider,
or
uh, the G values. So here the G value that we consider is basically
ranging
from 40 to 50 micron.
micrometers basically. So
There is a distance between mask and
semiconductor surface or wafer
that is considered to be 40 to 50.
50 micrometers.
these masks that we use here in case of X
type of lithography
these masks
are made up of
gold membrane. It is made up of gold membrane.
so this
Gold membrane basically absorbs X-rays. That's why gold membranes are used for having mask that is used in case of X-ray type of lithography. Okay, so
these are
the X-ray type of lithography. One more type of lithography is there. So the next type of lithography, the fourth one, that is called ion beam lithography. So previously we have seen three different types. Okay, so one more type is there, that is called ion beam lithography. Okay, so this ion beam lithography is why it is used. It is used basically in continuation with the electron beam. So there are some disadvantages of using electron beams. So there is a requirement of another type of beam lithography, that is ion beam lithography. So here, this with respect to the electron beam, ion beams provide better lithography. How to provide better lithography, we'll see that. So in case of electrons, these ions are basically heavier. So ions are heavier than electrons. So if it is heavier than electron, that means higher momentum.
okay.
So it will be having higher momentum, or it will be having low wavelength. So if it is having low wavelength, there is less chance of distraction. There will be less chance of distraction, or we can call it there will be less scattering. Okay. So as compared to electron beam lithography, the ion beam lithography provides less scattering. So if it provides less scattering, that means there will be no proximity effect. It will be free from proximity effect, and also it will be having high resolution than electron beam lithography. Okay, so as there is less scattering, it will be having high resolution in case of ion beam lithography. And in case of electron beam lithography, there is a chance like the sensitivity was less. Okay, but in case of ion beam lithography, the resist that we will be using. So here the resist that we will be using are having more sensitive to ions than the electrons. So here regists are more sensitive to ions than electrons. So here regists are more sensitive. That means it will be taking less time. Okay, so it will be taking less time, or we can call it will be taking less time for processing. That means it will be having higher throughput. Okay. Also, in case of ion beam lithography, there is a process in which there is no requirement of resist. So in here, it can happen. This processing can be done without use of resist also. Okay. So there is a possibility of performing this ion beam lithography without using any resist. Okay. There are different types of ion beam lithography. The first one is focused beam system. Another one is masked beam system. So here in focused beam system, there will be simple columns. In that we will be exposing the ion beams. We will be focusing the ion beams, and the movement of beams will be done by using the either magnetic or electrostatic lenses. So here basically there will be simple columns will be used. Along with that, for the movement of these ions, we can implement the electrostatic or magnetic type of lenses. But electrostatic type of lenses are more used uh, as compared to magnetic type of lenses, because electrostatic type of system provide better beam movement as compared to the magnetic type of lenses and magnetic type of detector. So basically here for the movement of these ions, uh, electrostatic lenses are used, and also electrostatic detectors are used. So we are not going with the you can say the setup, the complete setup structure of the this focus beam system. Just we are overviewing this type. The next one is a masked beam system. So here in the masked beam system, we will be using some masks. In focus beam system, we will not be having the mask. Okay, so this masked beam system is further divided into two types. So the one is considered as 10x reduction step repeat system, and another one is called step repeat proximity printing. So masked beam system is basically divided into these two types. So it is step repeat system, that is 10x reduction step repeat system. The next one is step repeat system proximity printing. Okay, so there are two different type of ion beam system. In case of where we are going to use a mask beam is used. Okay, so here in this type, basically it projects the beam, the ion beam that is having, it projects 60 to 100 kilo electron volt of light ions, and these light ions will be projected through stencil mask. Okay, and accuracy in this case will be plus minus 0.05 micrometer. The next one is step repeat proximity. So in this case of proximity printing, we will be providing 300 kilo electron volt of proton. Okay, that is projected through projected through 0.5 micrometer thick portion of all silicon mask. Okay, so here we are using a mask. Here silicon mask is used, and here stencil mask is used. Okay, so in mask system, we will be projecting the beam, ion beam, through a mask. Okay, and in case of 10x abduction projection step repeat system, the 60 to 100 kilo electron volt ions are basically projected, and here higher energy ions are going to be projected through silicon mask. Okay, so in this case, the accuracy that is coming out to be is, or we call it, the error here is coming out to be 0.1 micrometer. Okay, so in these both type of system, so this disadvantage of this system is considered is its mass. So the mass that we are going to use is brittle. So brittle mask is there. So this is the only disadvantage, like this brittle mask is a weak point of this ion beam type of lithography.